Thanks for tuning in to Showroom 18. Today we are taking a look at Microsoft's Lumia 435 from the 400 series. The Lumia 435 is an entry-level device and was released in January 2015, and the phone we have used in this review is running Windows 8.1 and is application version 3.13.2.34. Let's take a look at the design and layout of the device. The 435 is 2.55 inches in width and 4.65 inches in length. From the side it is 0.46 inches in thickness. Starting at the front there is a 4-inch screen with a resolution of 480 by 800 and a pixel density of 233. Starting at the front at the top right is the front facing camera. To the left of that is the earpiece for hearing the other person in a call. Underneath the screen is the microphone, which is also used for calls and voice applications. There is nothing on the left side of the phone, so if we turn the phone over to the right, this button is the power and lock key to toggle standby modes. Above that is the volume keys. At the bottom is the micro USB slot for charging, data transfer and further third-party accessories, and at the top of the device is the audio connector slot for 3.5mm headphones and additional accessories. Turn the phone over to the back. In the center is the main camera. At the bottom, this is the loudspeaker, and along the sides and the very bottom is antenna areas. The backing comes off like this, which is a bit difficult to loosen up the first few times, so be careful. The battery can be removed. Under here is where you will find the micro SD card and micro SIM card slots. This version only has one SIM card slot and is not the dual version. The Lumia 435 has a 1.2 GHz dual-core Snapdragon 200 processor with 1GB of RAM with 8GB of internal storage. From first using the phone there was around 3.17GB to start with. There is the option to add up to 128GB of external storage through the use of a micro SD card. The connectivity features are as follows: Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth and FM radio. The sensors are as follows: proximity sensor, accelerometer and ambient light sensor. What you get in the box: this is based on a UK order from May 2015, a micro USB cable, instructions and the phone. No power supply was provided with this phone. From first turning on the device you'll be taken through the usual Windows setup. Once all that is done, you will arrive on the Windows 8 home screen, where you have the options to pin and rearrange the apps of your choice. The icons appear slightly bigger on this screen to make up for it being a smaller screen. If you swipe to the right you can scroll through or search all installed applications. Swiping down you can see your current notifications and options to toggle Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and brightness settings. Pressing here gives you a list of all settings. When you first turn on the device it takes around 30 to 40 seconds to power up, but then once it is up it scrolls through and opens up programs fairly well. The screen is fairly responsive and swipes through and opens applications quickly. The only issue that I did come across though, at times the screen can be a bit sensitive and did open up the wrong programs. This only happened once or twice and was not too much of an issue. The screen resolution is not the best, but you will notice this more when you are using entertainment-based applications or viewing images online. Using office tools, viewing documents, reading emails is where it looks okay, and is not a problem at all. The viewing angles are not that great either, so in order to get the best quality from the screen, it is best to hold it straight on like this. If you then hold it like this, you will end up with a brighter faded look. With the performance of games, some of the games that would normally be seen as a lower demanding title like Crossy Road had noticeable slowdown and lag in parts. It was not running at a consistent frame rate. Then testing a slightly more demanding game like Beast Quest, this ran better than Crossy Road, but did have a few moments of slowdown during the start of a battle animation sequence. I would say it is safe to say that you can play most of the low to medium games on this device, but there is the chance that you could come across a game or two that might have performance issues. There is a 2 megapixel camera on the back and a 0.3 megapixel camera on the front. Starting the camera up you will see this screen, which is exactly the same in photo and video mode. We are now on photo mode. Looking at the top right corner, this is how you can view all your photos and videos. Now you have these options, which these side selections are only available on the main camera and not when using the front camera in photo or video. We have night, sports or auto. The flash icon is crossed out as there is no flash on this device. This down arrow gives you pro options, such as focus modes, ISO settings, shutter speed and brightness. Pressing the lower corner gives you further options which do work with both the front and back cameras, such as lenses, which is basically filters, the choice to swap to the front or back facing camera, set a timer or bracketing, which takes multiple images at different exposure levels, settings, tutorials, feedback and about. If we go back up and press settings, this is to set your framing grids, aspect ratio for photos, and then over on the video side, the resolution and audio base filter. Going back to the main camera screen, pressing here is Smart Sequence Mode. This will take your photo and here will switch to video mode, which only has the options of white balance, focus mode and lenses. If we look at the sample pictures, you will see that there is not a lot of vibrancy or colour. The images do come out grainy looking, especially viewing them at full size. You can get away with using the images on a smaller scale and using a photo editor to add additional colour to them. The other thing is the camera is very shaky if you take snaps while walking or moving, they come out like this. I had to stand still to get a better shot. Video mode is FWVGA, which is 800 by 448 at 30 frames per second. The phone has a good battery. It does run out quicker than some of the other Lumia models on the same settings and usage. You can get through a day if you are using it in a more casual way. I got through a day when I had it next to me while working and only using it now and again to check or reply to emails, answer calls and browse the web. I was in a call for more than an hour and this did not heavily affect the battery level. Now on the days I was taking the sample photos and playing more of the games is when the battery took a massive knock. It is recommended to turn programs you are no longer using off by pressing here and then touching the cross to exit them, as they are still using power in the background. The phone and screen is a dust magnet which needs wiping frequently. The screen also gets fingerprints and smears very easily. Getting a screen protector will help prevent this. Even though it is a smaller sized phone, it fit very well within my grip, and despite it being a lower end device, I do like how easy it was for me to pick up, put away or take back out of pockets quickly, switch it out of standby mode and reply to a text. Some of the larger phones have bigger screens for watching videos, but this for me was good as a compact phone for the basics of what a phone is used for. The Lumia 435 is a good phone to introduce someone to the Windows 8 platform. It is an affordable device, which means it is not the best phone for higher performing games and does not have the best resolution screen or camera. It is good for anyone looking for basic phone functions with the additional office-based applications, and if you already own a computer or laptop running Windows 8, you can sync and edit documents on the go using your existing Outlook account. Thanks for watching. If you have any other questions, let us know in the comments. If you want to watch more, check out our review of the Lumia 535, which is another entry-level device from Microsoft. Or if you want to see our comparison of both the 535 versus the 435, you can click on the annotation or the links in the description.